Yo, yo, happy Saturday or Sunday, whatever it is in your universe. So, one of the topics that has been coming up again is the light is won, the light is won. We've won, we've won. It doesn't stop you from doing your work. It doesn't stop you from connecting with the me, myself, and I, and then connecting with the me, myself, and I of the universe. So the analogy that my guides were giving me, where they were showing me like a football game, and someone's been winning this football game, and it just looks like this other team just isn't going to make it. So the players slack a little bit. They're like, eh. The sidelines slack a little bit, like, yeah, we got this. The fans slack a little bit, like, yeah, we got this, no competition type thing. And boom, what happens? The opposing team gets this inner strength, right? And then pulls some powerful plays because everyone else was in this, we got this. And so they missed peripheral information that was happening from the other team. So as in any sport, in any relationship, you're always reading the other people in your relationships, whether it's an opponent, whether it's a team member on your workforce, whether it's a mom team planning something at school, you're always reading everybody's information and how you can either trump that or you can find your place in it, right? But the thing here is never assume that everybody on your team is on the exact same page and are going to put in the exact same amount of work in order to have a successful outcome of whatever it is that you're choosing to do. Relationship, team player of everything, right? We all have a lot of shadow work to do. And what exactly does that mean? That means the opposing side of yourself. That's what that means. Sorry, I got something on me here. That's what that means. You're working on the opposing side of yourself, a lesson that needs to be learned. So as I was explaining it to someone this morning, they were talking about relationships and how to proceed with this particular relationship. They're feeling one way and they feel like the other person's feeling the other way. And I said, well, here's the key. We're all working on boundaries and we're all bringing everything up to the surface to be skimmed off, to skim, release, right? And so in this relationship, I said, what is the relationship with yourself? So can you look back on other relationships and see possibly where you may be following the same patterns and it may sabotage or you're self-sabotaging before you get there. So if you can align with this energy and make decisions within this moment, then you're not carrying forward crap that you have to extinguish later. So you're putting the fires out now. You're calming things before the storm. You're breaking bad habits. These are all metaphors. Before you create it and then get down the road, and then now you have to come back and deal with what you created now. And then I went into, we're all working on this decalcification, this detoxing, this cleansing out of what does not serve us in the cells, in our memories, in our bodies, in our homes, in our energetic fields. We're all rethinking things about how moving forward. And so, you want to do as much focus in this very now moment to stay in the moment so that this decision that you can make is based on how you're vibrating and feeling in that frequency. And so you have to come back to the breath. You have to calm the nervous system so that you can see things very clearly, peripherally, northeast, southwest, up, down, all around. The energy is swirling. And if you're in this, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to make decisions, they say the light's one, so I'm over here doing this. It's like, no, my friends. Tuning in to the self of the self of the self. Tuning in. A lot of people think a warrior is someone out there like so strong and with the sword in their hand. The warrior is somebody who can also be silent and go within and read a room of energy and make decisions based on that. And being happy with the me, myself, and I of the decisions that you make, because it's a inner understanding that you can't outer explain to others on why you might make a decision to do something. So these are about boundaries. These are about the wheel of karma is done. However, if you haven't dealt with all that shiat, it's there spinning the wheel right in front of your face. And so you can put your hand in there and stop the wheel from turning and look at what's presenting itself and say, okay, I can see where this pattern has been throughout this wheel, and I do not want to create the same pattern. So it takes due diligence, it takes my breath, it takes my God source inner self, the DNA of who I am, of the God source, to make decisions to stop, drop, sit, cancel, alt, delete, allow my system to begin to flow before I make a decision to let this wheel go. Think about that. Think about that. So, the wheel of karma was when you create this, it's going to come back to bite you up here, or it's going to come back to reward you up here. And in some ways, that is still playing out because people have not dealt with what they've put out. And some of you may not understand how to deal with it, which is why I do what I do in all of my sessions. I tune in uniquely to what's happening with you, and I give you intuitive guidance, or I work with you to get you into a deep theta state so that you can go through the storage locker room and open that up and then release it, not only from that storage unit, but then releasing it from the physical, releasing it from the emotional, which carries the mental, spiritual, the etheric. So you got to move the cobwebs out of the way and get in there and find out where there are treasures and where there's junkola. All right? So don't go around thinking everyone else has done the work for you and the light's won and you can just sit your ass back now and put the remote control on cruise and you're good. No. As collectively as we all are working, yes, but individually we make the collective stronger. So individually we have to step away from all the stuff and work on the stuff. And many of us, our closets, our pantries, our drawers, our cabinets, our everything is full. It's full. And if you don't think it's full, have a session with me, because then you're going to unload some stuff and think, oh my gosh, I had no idea I was carrying that around. None. And then you see patterns happen. So moving forward, you keep cleaning the slate, cleaning the slate, cleaning the slate. So be the light that you are and work on the winning of within this. And then collectively, again, each person that stops, drops, sits, connects, does this kind of work, makes the collective stronger. So I hope that message was clear, because again, I don't rehearse them. I just get a little bit of a topic and just say, come on, turn this on, and I go with the flow. Occasionally I'll make a note or two, but rarely. Like yesterday, I made a couple notes, and then I went on and did a video, and then I got off and I said, oh, you forgot to talk about the light is one. Go figure. All right. So much love to each and every one of you because you're walking, living, breathing love. Please like, subscribe, please share, please leave me a comment. I appreciate them. Bye.